All right, welcome back. We are talking about lighting and sustainable design. In the previous video, we focused in on what should be your number one sustainability design goal for lighting, and that was to reduce energy use. In this video, we're going to continue and talk about some of the other sustainability characteristics of a quality lighting design. And those characteristics we'll talk about include daylighting, lamps, layouts, luminaires, and finally controls and maintenance. So starting with daylighting, daylighting is an important part of your quality lighting design. All right, there are some practical benefits to daylighting, including energy savings, reduce that energy use. All right, you get some passive solar heating, which can again reduce energy use for producing heating. Daylighting produces an even distribution of light for high visual acuity and true color. All right. And daylighting, which often involves windows and could be operable windows, can help with ventilation of your building. There's also some psychological benefits to daylighting, including, tying in those windows again, the benefit of having a view. Right? There's circadian rhythms, and these are the daily and seasonal rhythms of life, right? And allowing the sun into your building will help your users establish those rhythms. Finally, daylighting has been proven to reduce stress and encourage positive attitudes. How do you plan for daylighting in your designs? It turns out there's some powerful new tools. All right, and here is on the left a software called Radiance used to simulate daylighting in a design. And on the right, you can see some of the analysis that can happen with these new softwares. Let's move on to our next topic, which is lamps. It's important to include lamps in your sustainability design goals. You want to make sure that you specify lamps with high efficacy and excellent light output. Again, this is part of our goal to reduce energy use. All right. It's important to keep your eye on the color rendering index. And don't forget, the lamps are very important for reducing toxic uh, substances in our environment. So you want low mercury lamps and to be able to properly dispose of them. When talking about lighting and sustainability, it's important to arrange your layouts or design your lighting layouts to provide effective lighting for specific tasks. All right, we're going to avoid the uniform or blanket distribution of light everywhere. All right, because that often wastes energy. What you need to do is choose a layout that's appropriate for the purpose of each luminaire, and don't forget to keep an eye out on glare. Moving on to talk about luminaires in specific, when you are selecting and specifying your luminaires, you'll want to choose just the right one, all right, to maximize, the operating function of that particular luminaire and that lamp. Right? And one of the tools that you can use to do this is called a luminaire efficiency ratio, LER, all right, and you can compare different luminaires. The second or the other thing that we need to keep in mind when selecting your luminaire is that you can specify luminaires that are made from recycled products. Controls are an extremely important part of your general sustainable design characteristics. All right. Controls affect the length of time energy is used in your building, and therefore we can use them to save energy and provide flexibility. Controls are extensively regulated by mandatory codes. All right, here in California, we have the Title 24 California Energy Codes, which regulate how we control our lights. You can also affect the energy use of your building by undergoing a commissioning process and making sure that your luminaires and controls are functioning as designed. Let's tag on a little discussion of maintenance here. Ongoing maintenance and replacement is important to keep your light levels up at design value and make sure that your lighting system is working as you would like it to. Thanks everybody. In this video, we covered some of the other sustainable characteristics of a quality lighting design.